fall holiday in hirtshals. Hi! So in the fall holiday I went on a quick vacation with my family up in Hirtshals by the west coast in northern Jutland, and for me it was a very productive vacation. I got to spend some quality time with my family, but I also got to shoot a lot of photos. And then I made a short film that's called Little Hellion. If you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend you to jump over to Of Stories and Films YouTube channel, where it's live right now. Little Hellion is based on a poem by a guy called Daniel Madison, and I couldn't be more happy with the production of this short film. It was filmed run and gun over 3 days with my little sister Camille, and she did an amazing job. She just jumped right into it, and I couldn't be more happy with how it turned out. Besides the short film, I also got to take a load of photos, as I said. The day we arrived, we got down to the beach at golden hour, and I shot a lot of photos, as you can see right now. And the light was just amazing. The clouds were all over the sky, but the light still broke through. And then there were waves, and that's one thing I love about the West Coast, is this rural nature power that's just always there. So yeah, I did also shoot by the beach at midday, and then I did some shooting in Hirtshals and in Hjørring as well, which I recorded on my GoPro. So I'll just stop talking now, and then I'll throw on the first footage. So yeah, here it goes.
sunshine if the knife's not sharp. Now peace of mind, I've taught my dogs to bark. Oh, guilty or not, you're spreading. Let me steer you. Now let me steer you while you shoot. What's the essence in every lesson? When uphill is a blessing. What's the essence of no pretense, just present?
So as you can see, my dog has this thing with running up and down the dunes as fast as he can, and sometimes it looks really hilarious. So with these photos, as well as the ones I took the day we arrived, I tried to play around with some motion blur to make the photos more interesting, give them a little bit more life, whether it's doing this like wiping effect with the camera where I try to follow my dog, or if it's just to get the waves crashing in and give them more life. It's just a fun thing to play around with. So yeah. The day after we really got to see the weather of the West Coast. It was raining, it was windy, and it was just like this wild and harsh weather I truly love from the West Coast. We ended up going a bit around in Hirtshals downtown, and I brought my GoPro to document the shooting of the photos, so I'll just throw them on right now.
What's the essence? Life is so easy spent, nothing makes sense. Oh. So easy spent when nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. Do you want a new version of me just because? When you're deep in daydreams, where nothing's forbidden, am I enough? If you could change, add or take from, what would it be? Would you tell me? I will sit here on this chair and pretend took a wrong turn. My bad, I'm trying to unlearn. Oh, please believe in the essence. My intention, your lesson. Oh, the red, so torn from worry. Is this where the ending? Is this where the ending? Stars are fall apart where the ocean don't bend. Now the water is getting in. I'm slowly sinking. Salt water, yeah. I'm slowly dying. Salt water, I'm slowly sinking. Salt water. There's no getting out. There's no getting out. No, there's no getting out. There's no getting out. No, there's no getting out. There's no getting out. I'm trying to unlearn.
One of the last days I had in hirtshals before I had to go home, we got in the car and drove down to Hjørring, which we've never really been in before, which is quite funny. But we had bought tickets for the new Bond movie, so we thought that we might as well could just go in and see the city. And I just took a little tour around it with my GoPro and shot some photos as well. Before we got up and went into the movie house, as it's called in Hjørring, we found this really cool old antique store, and they had a lot of fun things. So if you're ever going to Hjørring, I can highly recommend you taking a look into Tidernes Fund, as it's called.
Like a fish on land. I started to get lost at the station where you left. Everything was falling off. Who am I without this man? Oh, fingers crossed at any cost. Knock, knock on wood. I hope I'm better off. take it too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. But I'm deep, deep down on the bottom of a well. I don't belong, can't you tell? This place must be hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land.
So, as I said in the beginning, I also shot this short film on the holiday. It was shot over 3 different days, and it was like a really fun project to do. The first day we got down to the beach at around golden hour. We just walked down there and I filmed, and we tried some different stuff to see what would work and what wouldn't. I had like a rough idea about what I wanted to create, but otherwise I'm more like a working person. I like to just go out into the field and try different stuff out before I commit to something. So before we went out, I read through the manuscript with Camille, and she just said go for it. So we just went out, and the first scene in this movie I'm like really happy with. Everything about the lighting and that was just perfect, so it couldn't have gone better. Since it was at golden hour, the lighting was totally beautiful, but we also knew that we had a limited time to work with, because when it's golden hour and the sun is going down, it's going down quick. So we worked with the time we had, and when it got dark we just went home. It wasn't a problem with the lighting on the second day of shooting. On the second day we went out to shoot the third part of the short film, and we went up, it's called, to Hirtshals. We got up around 7:30, 8ish, so we could be there before anyone else. And that was such a good idea, because when we came out to the bunkers and the lighthouse, there were like no people. So we had a lot of different times to go over what we thought would work and what wouldn't, and then we just filmed. It took around an hour for us to film, and when we were done, people started coming, so it was pretty smart of us to get up so early. The last day we filmed, we went into Hirtshals city, and it was very windy, and you can see that in the movie as well. We got down to the coastline as well, and the moment we went down on the rocks, we really felt the salt in the air from these huge waves and all the wind, and yeah, we had sand everywhere. Overall, I'm really happy with the project. It was a fun challenge, and I'm really happy that my little sister just went on with it. I really hope that you want to go over to Of Stories and Films channel and give my movie a look, and maybe give it a sub if you enjoy what I'm making over there. Me and my team have a lot of new projects in the works, and we have a new short film that is going to premiere this Friday, December 10th at 8 p.m. over on Of Stories and Films channel. I really hope you'll be there to see it. It's a bit longer short film, it's around 20 minutes, but it's something that we have been working on since the end of summer, so it's been in the working for a long time, but I'm really happy with it. It's not often I'm not happy with what I'm working on, but this was a different challenge for me because it's longer. Before that, the longest short film I had worked on was around 12 minutes or something like that, so this is in a new league, and it's a bigger production, but it's really cool. So yeah, anyways, I wanna thank you all for watching this video, and I'll just see you in the next video. Bye.